Question 1. In which of the following family types are cultural traditions passed from older members to children most easily be extended? 2. Which of the following statements best describe a conjugal family? C. Family relationships are developed through marriage. Question number 3. Which of the following actions is least likely to be a concern of adolescents in the family? B. Providing financial support for the home. 4. In the Caribbean, fathers have accepted more responsibility for child rearing mainly because of the increase in the number of working mothers. Question 5. Which of the following are agents of the socialization process? C. Peer groups. 6. The type of care associated with the elderly is described as geriatric. 7. Which of the following is the least likely effect on the family life due to drug abuse by one or both parents? 7b. Increased rivalry among siblings would least likely have an effect. Question 9. Question 8. Which of the following features best characterizes a primary group? C. Face-to-face interaction best characterizes a primary group. 9. Paul is the captain of his school's chess club. At meetings, he allows members to make whatever decisions they want. What type of leadership style is he displaying? He is displaying a laissez-faire leadership style, 9C. 10. Some adolescents challenge the views and attitudes of adults. Such a situation is brought about by generational conflict. 10D. 11. Which of the following qualities are characteristics of a strong leader? So you have 1 is able to make decisions, 2 is always lenient with members, 3 does not tolerate disorder. That response will be B, 1 and 3 only. 12. Which of the following characteristics must a group possess for it to be considered a formal group? 1. Code of conduct. 2. Specific objectives. 3. Membership requirements. Number 12. You have all 3 of them, so you must have the code of conduct, you must have specific objectives, and you must have membership requirements for a group to be considered as a formal group. Question number 13. Which of the following matters is not normally dealt with by family courts in the Caribbean? The probate of wills, C, is not usually dealt with by the family court. Question number 14. The political party which forms the government in the first past the post system is the party that usually wins the most seats. 14b. 15. Which of the following concerns is least likely to lead to a protest by a trade union? Least likely to lead to a protest? Least likely, more opportunities for promotion. So 15D. 16. In all CARICOM countries, citizens have the right to vote. This right is preserved because it is enshrined in the constitution of these countries. In which of the following countries, number 17, is proportional representation practiced? It is practiced in Guyana. 17A. Number 18. Samuel broke one of the school rules and the teacher gave him 250 lines to write. The action of the teacher is an example of a sanction. 18D. Number 19. Which of the following strategies is a political party likely to use to reach a large number of persons in the shortest possible time? They can use electronic media. 19C. Number 20. A political campaign is a method used by political parties to B. Encourage people to vote. Number 21. The main function of a prosecutor in the judicial system is to present arguments against the defendant. 21C. Number 22. Caribbean countries where the King of England is the head of state may be described as a constitutional monarchy. 22C. 23. Democratic control and open membership are features of a cooperative society. 23D. 24. Which of the following sequences outlines the order through which a bill proceeds to become a law in most Caribbean countries? 24. Number 24, sorry. You have the lower house, the upper house, and then the governor general or president. So 24B. Number 25. Which of the following are items of expenditure for a government? Items for expenditure, you have pensions. Number 26. A national budget has a deficit when expenditure is greater than revenue. 26C. Number 27. Caribbean governments have improved the rights of children born out of wedlock by passing laws to allow them to qualify for inheritance. 27C. In the English-speaking Caribbean, the first court which hears criminal offenses is usually the magistrate's court. 28D. Number 29. The constitutions of Commonwealth Caribbean countries guarantee citizens freedom of conscience, expression, assembly, and movement. These freedoms are usually referred to as human rights. 29D. 30. Which of the following is not included in the written constitution of a country? 30A. Methods of taxation. Do you know the full quota of multiple choice questions can be found in the future book for social studies? Make sure to get that one. Get the book. Number 31. The sugar industry in a Caribbean country employs a large number of workers during the months of February to May. This type of employment is best referred to as seasonal employment. Number 32. A country's rate of natural population increase will be greater if the birth rate is higher than the death rate. So 32A. 31. Which of the following situations are most likely to result in a country where there is a high employment rate? So you have 1, greater demand for goods and services, 2, improvement in the quality of life, and 3, an upsurge in criminal activities. 33 will be A because you will have 1 and 2 only. Number 34, fish, bauxite, and sand are best classified as resources. 35, an example of intra-regional migration, which is the movement of people from Trinidad and Tobago to St. Lucia. So you are moving within the Caribbean. So 35D. 36. The concept of push and pull are associated with the migration of people. Number 37. Which of the following factors would discourage emigration? C. The availability of well-paid jobs in the country of origin. So persons would more than likely stay. Question 38. Which of the following situations is likely to result from an increase in the immigration rate into a country and that would cause overpopulation? Number 39. Which of the following is most likely to result from rising levels of unemployment in a country? Number 39B, increase emigration. A lot of persons will leave. Which of the following conditions in number 40 are problems usually associated with rapid growth in developing countries? So you have 1, unemployment, you have 2, shortage of housing, and you have 3, shortage of motor vehicles. So that response will be A, unemployment and the shortage of housing in the urban areas. So 40A. Number 41. Which of the following phrases best describes a census? So a census, that is a counting of the population of a country and recording of its characteristics. So 41D. Number 42. Which of the following conditions does not contribute to unemployment? Number 42, A, increase in exports. Does not contribute to unemployment. Number 43, which of the following actions may be taken by an employer against workers during an industrial dispute? That is C, a lockout. Number 44, which of the following comments is true about marine life in the Caribbean? Marine life, it is a renewable resource. Number 45, it refers to the graph that we see in front of us here. And which of the following conclusions can be drawn from the graph that we are looking at here? And that response is A, life expectancy declined after the year 2000. 46. Which of the following group of resources can be classified as renewable? Renewable A, forest, water, and land. Item 47 refers to the following pie chart, which shows the proportion of revenue earned from industries within CARICOM. So the question asks, which of the following statements is true about the information presented in the pie chart? Number 47 is that the mining sector earns more than the manufacturing sector. So mining will be petroleum and bauxite, and as you see, it's greater than the manufacturing sector. Items 48 and 49 refers to the table with country X. So according to the table above, country X has a young population. 48A. Number 49, the age range which makes up the largest group in country X, right? If you do your mathematical calculation 0 to 19, you can add that, and you can add 20 to 39. So the 20 to 39 age group makes up the largest group in country X. Question 50. Which of the following actions may help the government of a Caribbean country to achieve sustainable development for its people? So you want to manage the use of its natural and physical resources. So 50D as in dog. Number 51. Which of the following strategies would play an important part in a government's effort to increase consumption of locally produced food? So 51, increasing the price of imported food would cause persons to purchase locally produced food. So 51B. Items 52 and 53 are based on the table. So the natural increase of the population for country X in 2020. So that response is B. That's 13,000. So you calculate the natural increase, the number of births, subtract the number of deaths. And the net migration figure for country X would be A, 6,000, right? So the number of immigrants, subtract the number of immigrants. Question 54. The highest authority of the Caribbean community is known as the Heads of Government Conference, number 54B. Number 55. Which of the following organizations is most likely to be the first to respond to the event of a disaster in the region? That one is SEDMA, that's D. If a CARICOM country imposes restrictions on CARICOM products, which of the following provisions is being violated? That is A. That response is A, the liberalization of trade. Number 57. Which of the following actions may hinder integration in CARICOM? So 57 is A, restrictions on intra-regional trade. Number 58. Which of the following situations is the main reason for the trade conflicts which sometimes arise among CARICOM countries? 58D, competition for markets when several countries market identical products. Number 59, which of the following policies is intended to promote trade among CARICOM member states? So A, the removal of duties on regional goods and services. And number 60, which of the following results is least likely from industrial development in the Caribbean? So number 60C, increase in unemployment.